Thanks everybody for the opportunity to be here today. It represents Spurt Industries, a high-grade Michigan compost manufacturer and food waste recycler. Finishing up my 10th year making compost. It's our 10th year accepting food. It's our 10th year accepting BPI compostable products. Before I talk about public-private partnership, I want to say that in those 10 years of accepting BPI compostable products, I have never one time found a BPI Certified compostable product in my overstream. These products do break down, they do work. You heard yesterday about our compost colleagues in California. There's been some drama of politics in the industry about whether or not these products work. And I just want to thank everyone in the room and encourage everyone to stay the course on the testing, the certification, and especially the labeling. And thank everyone here for the products that enable us to get to what we've been combination with. And so thank you everyone here at the rail that you guys do to all those students that we do. As I said, Spurt is a commercial composting operation. We're in Metro Detroit. Founded in 1994, we compost food, we compost products, and we operate 2 public-private partnership compost yards. We did about 15 million pounds of food last year. That number this year should be that's about 5 to 30 a week. Our site in Whitley's been in operation since 2018. It's at 14-acre site. We do about 100,000 cubic yards of organic waste a year. Food waste, yard waste, treated breed, lost brush. We do about 75,000 yards of compost and then soils there. We also have a public-private partnership that we call Spurt Industries in Rochester Hills. That's a site that's been in operation since 1994. It was municipally run from its founding in 1994 until April 2005. That site also does about 100,000 cubic yards waste. No food there yet. There was some agreements made in the late 90s that were working community. We've seen that site be taken food as well. Now, both of these partnerships, and so why for us, what do we like about public-private partnership? One part is when you have some community member who's not so active about living next to a compost yard, it's really nice when they call the municipality that they are on your side. Someday you're going to have a pile that smells bad, and someday you bring fire, someday it's like even complain about how many trucks are going down the road. We found a lot of value in a municipality that burn in operations. So because they're able to explain what's going on, why it's going on, what the benefits of the operation are, why we need this. We find that operating a public-private partnership can help to open new funding sources in the grant book. Carly talked yesterday, her state, there are not grants available for private operations. We initially have some, but if you look at this many private only, and you have this many private public, and you have this many that are public owned. And so being in that partnership, you open yourself up to new funding sources. We found it can help to be a better guarantee of the income and feedstock. That's many private partnerships. The material generated within the municipalities that we are partners with, that material contractually must come to our compost sheds. It also helps connect with the community to give back, to give the tours, to innovate the schools. We find a lot of value in all of that. The good, the bad, and the ugly. On the other side is one of the challenges of running a private public partnership is it's difficult to invest in land that is yours. We need to grow our composting business. We need to buy a loader, screener, ton. That's fine. We can go to Whitley and everything's great. For those of you that took the tour at Compost Now the other day, they got a great concrete pit chipping. It's easy to do that kind of investment on land. It's a little bit tougher for you all have land. It's hard to have partners in a business at all. It's really hard to have partners that don't understand areas. See, the municipalities, the business is providing municipal services without compost manufacturing business. So that can be a challenge. But a lot of work is to go into educate tours. You should everybody should provide with you or what the benefits are. And then the business realities of that partnership. The contracts end. There's always somebody in the municipality that thinks you're making too much fun now. And so that's why we do it. Why do they do it? And so for them to enter into a partnership with a private operator to run the site. It makes it easier, makes it cheaper, it gets a better balance, right? So they've got a million different things they're trying to do. Municipalities typically struggle to dedicate staff to the compost yards. There's a tree that falls in front of Councilwoman's house, and that takes priority. Staff and research to learn different directions. And so to just have somebody that is focused on that takes a bit left off their shoulders typically. Usually it's significantly cheaper for the municipality to hire the private operator than to run the site themselves. I distill composters down. There's two different business models that exist in the compost manufacturing space. Some of us are in the waste management business, and some of us are in the compost manufacturing business. Every municipal site that I've ever been to is in the waste management business. So organic material comes in, I gotta get it off the site, so I got room to bring in the next year's state season. Those of us like Spurt that are in the compost manufacturing business, we're focused on producing high quality product. We're careful about booking stocks. We have developed markets to become higher quality products. We're able to generate more revenue on that side of the business. And then some of that revenue we share, give it back as a cost savings to the municipality. We work hard to give measurement data back to farmers for volume material being thing. So residents take advantages of the services that we offer, that all of our other partnership yards. Any resident from any member of the community has free drop-off of yard waste, food waste, free access to power, provided that they bring it themselves from their home. So for residents, you can bring as much yard waste treat route as you like. You can bring as many food scraps as you like. Bring your shovel, and you can take as much compost as you get it. You have to handle it yourself. You go on the field if your back's not strong enough to take it compost to hurt us. And come over back every day as you want and break yourself. Those are very popular services in our community. The city of Wexham had something at 3,500 residents in the last 5 years. Even more so. Yeah, it was like this year at soccer, 3,400 residents already this year. One additional thing on the benefits to the communities and to the Spurt, to the compost, they talked yesterday about, hey, we put a lot of value in the business based on the the sites are already existing, the company is really in place. If you want to open up a new site, municipality is a partner in that operation. It makes it a lot easier to go through the permit process. You do that. Moving on to Migrant Michigan. Migrant Michigan is our food waste recycling business, our hauling business. We're behaviors in partnership. We've got a public partnership. Migrant Michigan is a private partnership. I am Spurt Industries, the composting business in Metro Detroit. My partners in Migrant Michigan, Farms, Landscape Supply, and composting in the greater Lansing area. Between the two of us, we're able to cover most of the southern part of the state of Michigan. We cover roughly 90% of the residents in the state of Michigan. The green dots on that map resident drop-off locations for municipal drop-off programs I'll talk about later. We have focused our business not on direct residential collection. We don't go to anybody's home to collect. We're focused on commercial scale. So we service restaurants, schools, house settings, corporate cafeterias, municipal drop-off programs, food warehouses, food manufacturing, distribution. Couple of the trucks that we have heard from some folks that focus on, hey, we stay at under CDL trucks to look for maybe easier to find drivers. We've taken out this. Every truck that we have is over CDL. We want big trucks, big profit, have the assets. Our organic service, we go for 32-gallon cart. We want 32-gallon, 64-gallon. A few customers are planning 60-gallon carts, side loader trucks. We have our dumpster service, killing every year wall dumpsters with high volume producers. We do event services, and then we'll do on-call clean house at DPAC services. Our DPAC at this time is up annual. So we're standing on the pallets of wood boxes, cutting book bags. At this time, we get an annual t-shirt of that. So the private-public partnership for us on the food waste side of the business is municipal drop-off programs. Our first program was with the city of Ferndale in 2022. It was the first city in the state of Michigan to offer a food waste drop-off program. When that started, when we were in discussion about it, we were pretty nervous about what kind of feedstock we were getting. There are 30 farms that buy compost from Spurt every year. They grow food, and a number of them are certified organic. And so we were a little hesitant about what type of food we were going to get, what we were going to give the residents. When we ended up and said, hey, anybody interested in food out, feel free to bring BPI Certified compostable product. So we went into some trepidation. Our partners in the city, piece of their literature is on the screen here. They did a great job educating the residents, communicating, stickers. And that program for us has been a smash hit success. The feedstock that we get from that program is better than most of our commercial clients. The people care. They're really invested. It is a no-cost service to the participants. Bank funded in the beginning. It was so appreciated by the residents. It's now supported by tax dollars. We weren't sure about residents getting something for free if they would be bought in. In this case, they don't speak with their cows. They have to speak with their feet. If you don't come to their home, they have to come to a classification. Ferndale's a small city, only 4 square miles, 20,000 residents, with 6 drop-off locations. The initial pilot was targeted to be 400 residents. It sold out in less than 24 hours. The program got hold signs before we even got the finish time posted. We've replicated that model across the state. Here's a list of some of the other cities. You saw a map of a moment ago that has all the pins on it for our drop-off locations. There's 4 more municipalities we're in conversation with now. But today, there are over 500,000 Michigan residents with free access to food scrap drop-offs through our Michigan program. We really try to make it easy for folks to come on board in these programs. We offer collection bins, 4 gallons, kits that they come detailed up with the acceptable materials, list information about the program, who they can contact. We distribute compostable liners to the municipalities, to the residents. We have literature developed, job templates. We have just fill out the municipality's name, fill in the drop-off locations, and all the information is there about what you mow, why you should keep it this way, to really make it easy for folks to come on board with the program. To really get involved with these municipalities and to get people aware, we really believe in getting involved in the community, in the nonprofit world. It supports the industry. This is a list of all the stuff that I do. Somehow I find time to work on this business is in between all these committees and councils. I won't be off to you. But we really believe in getting involved is a great way to connect with the municipalities to make them aware of the services that exist. We find in the state of Michigan, we are particularly progressive on composting and food scraps hauling yet. We're obviously got the carbon change that. This has been for us a great way to connect with the municipalities and aware what you have to offer, what other folks in the state are doing, and really play that competitive factor of people are, look, if you know Ferndale's doing this, you want to let them do something if you're not. That's what giving them up for us. And then we try to get back to the communities that we serve. We do that through the schools, so community gardens at some of these schools to educate kids on how they cook food, how to spread where it comes from. We sponsor events at the school. We sponsor areas of therapy belonging at the local new school. We offer tutors. I can't recommend offering tutors. I don't think there's a week goes by that we don't offer a tutor. We have 2 of them on Thursday or Tuesday. Bring people into your site to let them see what you're doing. That visual of we turn this bio waste, bio food. We turn this into that bio black clean compost is magic to people who've never seen it before. And then we give compost back. So we work hard to try to support organizations that are addressing food insecurity. So if you're a community garden in the area that grows food to address food insecurity, we're limited to donate compost. We have not said no to anybody yet. We did have a guy just ask us for 1,000 cubic yards. Get a discount. That's Mr. Brian. We believe in giving back and supporting the entire hierarchy. It's great to compost the food, but the highest and best is still to make sure that people eat. So we work hard at giving back, and everybody loves pictures of kids and dogs. So a couple of our events, and we got bringing kids into the school and dogs. So that's a new. Thank you, everybody, for the opportunity to be here today and for the suggestions.